The power of the golden hour. I'm not asking you to change your entire life or quit your current job. All you need to do is set aside exactly 1 hour every day, without interruption or distraction. Those 60 minutes are not for answering emails or scrolling through social media. Those 60 minutes are for you, and only you. This is where you go deep on the truly important issues, the biggest goals of your life. I call this 1 hour my own personal laboratory. It's where I face the toughest challenges, make critical decisions, and redefine my direction. Maybe you feel lost and don't know where to start. This 1 hour will be your compass. It helps you see the path clearly, even when everything around you is chaotic. You might ask, why only 1 hour? Because consistency is more important than intensity. 1 hour every day, consistently, will create a massive difference over time. It's a small investment that delivers immeasurable returns. To my friends struggling on the journey to success. You're probably busy. Busy with emails, meetings, and constant notifications. Maybe you think being busy is a sign of success. I used to think the same thing. And I paid a steep price for it. The SpaceX rocket explosion was one of the most painful moments of my career. After that failure, I realized I had made a huge mistake. I had been too busy fighting fires, dealing with immediate problems, that I forgot to think deeply and ask the big questions for the future. I realized that busy doesn't mean effective. You know, we often fall into an invisible trap called reactivity. Whenever a problem comes up, we rush to solve it like a firefighter. But who designs the fire prevention system? Who stops the fire from starting in the first place? To break out of that vicious cycle, I found a simple but incredibly powerful secret, the 1 hour rule. This isn't just a rule about productivity, it's a mindset shift. Most people fail not because they're lazy, but because they're too busy doing the wrong things. They're pretending to be busy to cover up their lack of direction. I want you to ask yourself one question: what am I pretending not to know? This question will break through all self-deception and help you look at the core issues. Maybe you know you're wasting time, but you choose to ignore it. This 1 hour is your time to face the truth, to remove the blinders, and focus your energy on what truly matters. Life is a strategic game, not a race. If you just keep chasing after small tasks, you'll never reach your big goals. I believe you are fully capable of achieving great things, as long as you know how to use your time wisely. For this rule to be truly effective, you need a protection system. Treat this 1 hour as the most important appointment of your day, one that can't be cancelled. Consistency: dedicate the same block of time every day. Maybe it's early in the morning before everyone wakes up, or in the evening after work is done. The repetition will form a habit, a signal to your brain that it's time for deep work. Minimalism: your environment directly affects your focus. Clean your desk, turn off phone notifications. Make your space a minimalist zone, where it's just you and your thoughts. Boundaries: be clear with the people around you. Let them know that during this 1 hour, you can't be disturbed, unless it's a true emergency. This isn't selfishness, it's respecting yourself and your goals. When you consistently follow the 1 hour rule, you won't just take back control of your time, you'll take back control of your life. You'll start making intentional decisions instead of just reacting. You'll feel yourself moving forward every day, even if it's just in small steps. You see, the 1 hour rule isn't just for people who build rockets or run billion-dollar companies. This is a universal method for anyone who wants to find clarity, design their own life, and move closer to their purpose. If you're tired of meaningless busyness, if you're craving a real change, start today. Just 1 hour. 1 hour a day. It could be the beginning of an epic journey. You're probably thinking, I'm too busy, an hour a day is a luxury. I get it. I used to think the same way. There were times when I worked almost 24/7, my mind spinning with hundreds of problems from Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink. But you know what? The busier I got, the more I felt I was moving backward. I was trying to climb a mountain without a compass, without a map. The higher I climbed, the more lost I became. Failure is a great teacher. In 2008, when everyone was celebrating their own successes, I tasted the bitter pain of failure. The SpaceX rocket exploded. Tesla was on the verge of bankruptcy. Everything I had built suddenly turned to ash. I was in a pit of despair, but I didn't give up. I realized that the problem wasn't that I wasn't working hard enough, it was that I was working the wrong way. I realized that busyness isn't a measure of effectiveness. Most people fail not because they're lazy, but because they're too busy with useless things, things that don't create real value. That's when I found something, a rule that changed everything, the golden hour. This isn't just a theoretical lesson, it's a hard-earned lesson I learned from my own experience. Many people think that to achieve great success, you have to have great ideas, earth-shattering breakthroughs. That's true, but it's not enough. Great successes are built from small, consistent, and purposeful actions. The golden hour is 60 minutes that you reclaim from this hectic life. This is your time, and only yours. No emails, no calls, no messages, no pointless meetings. This is when you dedicate yourself to deep work, those tough problems you've been avoiding, those breakthrough ideas you haven't had time to think about, those big goals you set but never had time to execute. Imagine your golden hour as a thought laboratory. In it, you can experiment, fail, and find the right direction. You will no longer live a life of reacting to everything. Instead, you will live a life that is proactive and purposeful. Ask yourself, if I had 1 hour to do a single thing, what would create the biggest impact on my life? Then, do that one thing. This question has the power to change your life. We often have a habit of lying to ourselves. We tell ourselves we don't have enough time, enough money, or enough skill to do what we want. But the truth is, we're pretending not to know that we are wasting our time and our energy on useless things. When I asked myself this question, I had to confront the truth that I was wasting my energy on unimportant problems, while the core issues of SpaceX and Tesla were being ignored. That truth wasn't easy to face, but it became the motivation for me to change. Ask yourself, honestly, what is really holding me back, and what am I pretending not to know about it? Maybe you're pretending not to know that your current job isn't a good fit anymore, or you're pretending not to know that you need to learn a new skill. Face the truth, and you'll see the path ahead more clearly. For this golden hour to truly be effective, you need to protect it like a priceless asset. Layer 1, Consistency. Choose a fixed time slot every day and make it a ritual. Maybe it's 4 a.m. when the world is still asleep, or 11 p.m. when everything has settled down. Consistency will help your brain get used to focusing, and it will automatically switch to deep work mode when the time comes. Layer 2, Minimalism. Eliminate everything that causes distraction. Turn off your phone, turn off notifications, and clear your workspace. Let your mind be free, undisturbed by trivial messages or unimportant calls. Layer 3, Set boundaries. Make it clear to the people around you that for this 1 hour, you don't want to be disturbed. You can't please everyone, and you don't have to. The people who respect you will understand and honor your decision. Success doesn't come from empty words, it comes from specific actions. Many talented people have given up when they were just one step away from their goal. The simple reason, they lacked perseverance and didn't know how to manage their energy. Who do you want to become? What do you want to achieve? No matter what your goal is, from building a multi-billion-dollar company to being a good father or mother, you need focus and a clear plan. Start today. Don't procrastinate, and don't look for excuses. 1 hour a day is enough to change your life. I did it, and I believe you can do it too. Now, put down your phone, turn off all distractions, and start your first golden hour. Live a life with purpose, instead of a life of reacting to everything around you. Believe in yourself and start taking action.